stay right where we are and get super comfortable. Maybe move a little bit on your mat, see where you find your center, and then sit nice and tall. Engage and focus on the breathing. Settle the shoulders. Make sure the spine is nice and long. Pick up the crown of the head just a little bit. Draw everything a little straighter. And then on an out breath, let everything settle. Feeling that connection to the mat, very heavy, like we're rooted. Let's think about our focus for our practice today, whatever that's going to be. Our practice can be many things. It can be for an external or physical reason that we want to do our practice. It could be for an internal reason, a feeling or mental state that we want to create. Maybe we've got an area of the body that needs help. Let's just pick one thing for today. Once we've got that one thing for our focus, lock it in and consider it done already. Let's take 5 more breaths here. On our 5th exhale, let's let the shoulders relax and dip the chin down. Maybe rounding a little bit if that feels okay. Releasing any tension from the neck and shoulders, letting the shoulders just fall down. Inhale, let's draw ourselves up. We can bring the hands to the knees. Draw the shoulders back to the cup. And exhale. Shoulders forward and round, chin comes down. Everything hang, if that feels okay. Otherwise, provide a little support for yourself. Inhale, shoulders back, look up. Big opening to the chest, breathe right into the center of the heart space. And last time, exhale, round it forward. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, let's come up straight. Let's take one arm across and just reach toward that side. If we're trying to grab something, let's keep our torso and shoulders where they are pretty much. Just open through that shoulder blade. We can use our hand to help pull a little bit, our other hand. One more inhale. And then as we exhale, bring that arm toward us. So we're getting a little deeper into that shoulder blade. Exhale, release. Let's go to the other side. Just reach across first. Reach, reach, reach. And then perhaps take hold of that wrist and provide a little pressure toward the side, a little more pull. Exhale, take the arm toward us, a little deeper. And exhale, release. Let's take one leg out long and the other we're going to bring in. So the foot is facing our legs, half butterfly. And we're going to take a little fold from here. We can bend that knee if we like. Reaching forward a little, but then letting everything settle just like before. I'm mostly coming down here. A little bit of straightness to the posture. Make sure we're not totally rounding. Drawing the crown of head forward just gently. 2 more breaths. Slowly come up. And let's try lifting that leg. It can be just a couple inches off the mat. We're going to interlace our fingers underneath the knee, draw that leg up. One more breath. And exhale down. Take a little movement. Then one more time, lift, hold. And exhale, move a little bit. And then last time, option to go a little deeper. So if we'd like to grab lower on the leg, or if the foot is accessible, you can grab with both hands and lift. It's our heron pose. Keep breathing. Nice work. Exhale, release. Sit up tall. Exhale, reach the hands toward your foot and fold forward. Two more breaths. Let's come back up slow. And we'll take a twist from here. So take your right hand to your left leg, the outside. Put your right hand behind you and then twist, look over that shoulder. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall as you twist. One more breath. And exhale. Before we move on, excuse me, let's take the other leg and just bring that ankle over the knee. And provide a little opening to the hips. We just have a little pressure here with our hand on our knee to open that right hip. Let things drop down a little bit. If you'd like a little more, we can come to our sunbather pose, bring our hands behind, and then take that left foot to the mat. Let's see the vision. Nice and solid with our base, hands directly underneath the shoulder. 2 more breaths, let that hip open. And nice work, let's release. Let's take a couple windshield wiper movements back and forth. And then we'll go right to the other side. So half butterfly, left foot in this time, right leg extended. Let's start with a nice tall posture and then come forward and fold. Let that roundness happen. Breathe. Two more breaths. Very nice. Lift up. Let's take our hands under that knee, lift the leg, point the toe. Keep breathing. Exhale. Set that leg down, take a little movement. And then lift. Hold, breathe. That foot activated with extension. Exhale, drop it down. Nice. Move a little. And then last one, coming to our air pose if we like. So grabbing lower on the leg, or again, if the foot's accessible, on from there. Keep extending that leg. The shoulders open as well. Breathe. And gently put that leg down. We'll come to our twist, sit tall. Take the left hand outside the right leg. Right hand behind you on the mat and twist. Go over that right shoulder. Breathe. And exhale, release. Let's fold one more time. A little less rounding on this one, so drawing the crown of the head and the shoulders forward. Release the torso toward the leg. Keeping posture here. One more breath. And release. Coming to our seated pigeon next. So take that ankle across the knee. Maybe a little pressure on that knee to open the hip more. And then option 2, come back to our sun-meter position. Breathe into the center of the chest. 2 more breaths. And release. Take some windshield wipers again. All right, let's get into some core strength. So let's come to seated. Extend the legs this time. So you may have to scoot back on the mat. Big inhale, puff up the shoulders and the chest. Reach up with both hands. Exhale, come forward and reach toward the feet, but hover the hands. Use core strength, slowly lift up, reach up, and then exhale forward. If this is a little hard in the low back, just bring the hands to the legs, and the hands can help you with that movement. Start moving with your breath up and down. Two more.
You're about.
Inhale, reach up, hold. Exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. Inhale, lift back up. Reach toward the ceiling and down. Big exhale. Inhale, lift up. One more time. Very nice. Let's scooch forward. We're going to come to our back. Take your time, get down. Draw the knees in. Side to side, gently. And release down. Come to constructive rest, feet on the mat. Knees toward the ceiling. Couple options here. If you've got a blanket, we can put that under the low back. We're going to do some flutter kicks, so a little bit of support is helpful. Otherwise, bring the hands palm down under the low back, or we can just have our hands to the side. So we're going to extend the legs. Take your time getting situated with your blanket or your hands and feet comfortably. And then we're just going to lift one leg at a time and extend the foot, or extend the toe. and then lift the other one. Slowly come down and lift. So getting a little into the hip flexor, some stability with the core as well, so tighten up through the abs. Slow movement. Nice job, guys. One more cycle. And then exhale, come back to constructive rest. Draw the knees back and forth a little. We're going to get a little higher, so we're going to go to a bicycle motion. So the hands for the blanket can still stay underneath you, or we can bring the hands to the side. We're going to extend the legs up a little higher and then start that bicycle movement. So like we're pedaling a bike. This movement can be as big or as small as you like. Staying nice and stable with the low abs, low core. And then reverse if you like. Maybe we're cycling, we saw a bear, so we gotta go backwards. And one more rotation. Nice, release, good work. Come back to constructive rest, bring the feet close together and let the knees fall out for flying butterfly. Option to bring the arms up overhead, let the shoulders open a little. Two more breaths. Exhale, bring the arms down, hands down to the sides. Let's extend the legs, and then we're going to draw up into a low boat. So draw the shoulders up first. Use the core here to lift us. And then extend the legs and lift, if that works for us. Otherwise, we can keep the feet on the mat. And then if you want to try, lifting the arms up, reaching toward the hand, reaching the hands toward the heels. Into the core, keep breathing. Exhale, release everything down, reach the arms up overhead, point the toes. Let's try that again, low boat, bring the arms down, lift the shoulders and the head, and then lift the legs if that works for you. Draw the core tight. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release, nice job. Lift up with the arms again. Breathe. And last time, guys, reach toward those heels again. Lift, hold. If we need to come out, if we need a break, feel free. This is your practice. Exhale, release everything down with the arms overhead. Nice work. One more breath here. On our exhale, draw the knees toward us. Take them up with the hands, rock side to side. Exhale, release down back to our constructive rest. We're going to take a flowing bridge from here. So a little opening to the front body. Make sure the feet are nice and planted, right in line with the hips, and then press, lift up the hips, open the front body, head and neck are nice and relaxed here. Press with the hands down on the mat to our sides, lift a little higher. Option to interlace the fingers right underneath you. Help to press the hands and the elbows down. One more breath. And Exhale down. Let's take our arms up overhead again. Big inhale. And one more. Exhale, arms down to the sides, back to our bridge, open the front body, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release down slow, lift the arms up. Reach, open. And last one, exhale, draw the arms down, lift the hips. Open the front body, option here to lift one leg. Reach it up toward the ceiling, activate the foot, so pressing with the heel this time. Exhale, drop that foot down, and other side, if you like. And exhale, bring that foot down, slowly come down with the hips. Lift the arms up overhead once more, big breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And exhale, drop the arms down. Take some windshield wiper movements again. Breathe. On an exhale, turn to the side. Come over briefly to baby pose, draw the knees in. The hands can go underneath the head. Cushioning. Take a couple breaths here and let ourselves reset. Let's slowly come up to hands and knees, so take the legs around. Spread out the fingers. Bring the knees right under the hips. Take some side-to-side movement here. Coming back to center, let's take some cat-cow movements. Inhale, let the belly drop, look up. Exhale, press through the hands, round the back. Just like a Halloween cat. Inhale, come through center, elbows. Exhale, cat. Move with your breath at your pace. In our cat pose, tuck that chin. Really lift and open through the shoulder blades. 2 more rounds here. All right, let's take the hands a little forward on the mat. Draw the shoulders forward over the fingertips and slowly come down. This is our chaturanga. Let's take a little back bend here, so press into the hands. Cobra, baby cobra, and down. Let's shift back up, coming to tabletop. Drop the elbows down, come to puppy from here. So the forehead can come down to the mat, draw the hips back, but stay high. Inhale, shift forward, come to hands and knees. And down to chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Slowly lift up and back, really warming for the shoulders and upper chest. Drop the elbows down, puppy. 1 breath here. And then we'll work our way through. Take this a few times on your own, at your pace. See how those shoulders are feeling. Really warm into that upper body. 1 more cycle. We'll end in puppy and stay there for a couple more breaths. Keep drawing the hips back, so the tension here is between the crown, head, and hips and sit bones. Let the chest open, let the shoulders open. 2 more breaths. On an exhale, come back to tabletop. Take a little movement here. And then we're going to go to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, draw back. Draw the weight toward the heels. Extend and open through the upper body. Take any movement you like here. Two more breaths. On an inhale, let's shift to plank. We can bring the knees down if we like, or come to full plank. Full breathe. Inhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, shift forward. Plank or kneeling plank. One more breath. Inhale, come back to down dog, exhale. Last time. Come to plank, hold 2 breaths. Nice and slow. Downward facing dog, exhale. And let's walk our hop to the front of the mat, forward fold. Take your time getting there if you need to. Stay here for a couple breaths to really settle in. Bend your knees as much as you need. Torso comes close to the legs. Upper body is really heavy. Slowly come up to a halfway lift. Extend the legs, draw the shoulders back, crown of the head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And last one, fold. Bend the knees a lot, arms come out to sides. Reach up, full extension here. And then arms down to the sides, exhale. Just like we did before, bend the knees a little. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, down. Let's go the other direction. Lift the palms up through center. Cross out to the sides, exhale. And back the other direction. Inhale, out to sides, bring the palms together, settle at the heart of Anjali Mudra. Breathe. And exhale, drop the hands down. Before we come to our flow, let's take one more pose. We're going to take a high lunge. Step back with the right foot. Plant those toes down and hold the foot. Bring that front knee over the ankle and lift.
We feel our hips coming out to the side. We can make that adjustment with our hands or just draw that hip back, creating that opposition there. So the right hip flexors are really opening. And then we've got that nice bend on the left where that hip is closed off. 2 more breaths, nice and stable. Let's bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra. Hold here at the heart. We're going to take some little dips with that back knee. So as we exhale, drop that knee down. Inhale, lift. We can straighten that front leg, and we do a full extension here and then drop down. Maybe we come as low as maybe an inch above the floor, maybe it's just a little bit, up to you. Take this movement a couple more times. Work on our balance, stay nice and stable. One more time. Come back up to high lunge, lift the arms, reach. Settle back into the pose. Good endurance work here, breathe. And exhale, drop the hands down, feet together, shake it off. We'll go to the other side for that little movement. Step back at the left. Again, make sure the hips are moved over and twisted to the right a little. Reach with the arms. Open the chest. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Drop that knee down a little or a lot. And lift. Work on our balance here. Really holding it to the earth, our feet. Work on activating the inner leg on both sides. So we're holding the mat together. Bring that internal tension. Couple more times. And back to high lunge, lift. Arms, reach. Working that long muscle. Exhale, feet together. Release it down. Nice work, guys. Get a drink of water, shake it out a little more. All right, let's start our flow. Come back to the top of the mat. Feet right under the hip points. Arms down to the sides, rotate the thumbs out. Settle the shoulders. Take 3 breaths here. Make sure we got that micro bend in the knees. Otherwise, good tall posture, shoulders relaxed. Muscles of the face are relaxed. So let's start our flow. Inhale, reach up with both arms. Exhale, forward fold. Take the hands down to the mat. Step back with the right foot, runner's lunge. And left foot back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, come to plank or kneeling plank, shifting forward. Slowly down through chaturanga, all the way down to the mat. Bring those elbows in. Baby cobra or a little higher. And down, exhale. Downward facing dog. Take your time, get there. Option to lift the right leg, 3-legged dog, open the hip a little. Exhale, shift forward. The lunge on the other side, put that right foot down. Feet together, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach all the way up. Inhale, extend, and exhale. Come to chair pose, sit back, reach the arms. Nice and straight. And we'll repeat. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Left foot back, runner's lunge. Right foot back, down dog, exhale. Inhale, plank and kneeling plank. And down, chaturanga. Cobra. And down, downward facing dog. Lift up the left leg. Shift forward lunge. Help that foot up as you need. Feet together, forward fold. Reach up, extend. And chair pose. All right, the rest of our flow is self-directed. Follow me or follow your own breath. Inhale, lift. And hold. Down dog. Forward, down. Cobra. And back. Working through each posture. Just thinking of that one posture as we're going through, making sure to get it right, and moving to the next. And once we get into our cadence, we can stop considering these as being individual poses. We're thinking about constant movement, constant energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's moved. It's recycled. Flowing in, flowing out. When we're done coming back to our chair pose for a moment, we're coming to mountain, staying there. Awesome work, guys. You've seen a lot of good self-expression, making the changes you want. Make this work for you. Nice work. Shake it out. Awesome job, guys. Get another drink of water. Is anybody else really hot? Yes.
Never. This is the first time no Jack did in this class.
Actually, the temperature's pretty good. It must just be me.
Yeah.
I had to wait till midsummer for no Jack.
Yes. Middle of July, this is probably it.
Yeah. It's coming back out soon. All right, guys, let's come back to, for a couple more standing poses. Let's go back to the top of the mat. We're gonna come to warrior two, step the right foot back, open the hips to the right. Nice long stance here. Feel the arch alignment. Bend that front knee over the ankle. Lift the arms, reach up to the side, settle the shoulders. Nice long neck. Stay stable here for 2 more breaths. We're gonna take some back and forth movement here. So let's extend the front knee, reach forward with the left hand, and then use core strength, lift back up, and then put that bend back in that front knee. See if we're a little deeper in our pose. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach forward, shoulders forward, and shift back, bend that front knee again. Try that a couple more times on your own. So we're not bouncing here, moving purposefully. Feel that movement into the inner thigh. Reach forward and back up. And back to our warrior two. Stay static, hold. Notice if we feel a little different now after that movement. Let's come to reverse warrior from here. Drop the right hand, lift the left up and over. Open the side body on the left side. Maybe gaze up at that hand. That's okay for the neck. Exhale. Drop that hand down. Square the hips off toward the front of the mat. Warrior one. Let the arms. Now we got a couple options here. We're going to work a tilt, or we have an option to try to go all the way to warrior three. So reach the arms forward, hold here for a tilt. So we've got a long line from our fingertips to our heel. Lift back up, and then we can come back to that position or kick off the back foot and come to warrior three. Really working our balance. Reaching forward, activate that foot. Good. Drop the ball, foot down, reach up with the hands back to warrior one. Bring that back heel down. Then coming through to tilt or warrior three. Hold. So really balancing over that left leg, bend the knee a little. And drop it back, toes first, and then bring the heel down to warrior one. Last one, guys, either tilt or warrior three. Good balance. Exhale. Drop it down, warrior one. I'm going to give you one more challenge here. We can come back to tilt or to our warrior three, or work on committed dancers right from here. So shifting forward, drawing the hand back, bringing that heel toward our seat, lifting the left arm. One more breath. And exhale down. Drop that foot down right in the right spot for our warrior one. Reach up. Exhale, drop the hands down, shorten the stance, becoming a pyramid. Straighten both legs, draw the shoulders forward, and then fold over that front leg. Bring the hands to blocks or hold on to the front leg with the hand. Continue drawing the legs straighter. Two more breaths. Slowly start to come up. Come back to standing. Shake it out a little. Come back to the top of the mat. We'll go to the other side. Step back with the left, warrior two. Two more breaths. Let's take that forward and back movement. So extending that right leg, drawing it straight, and then exhale, get a little deeper, reach forward with that right hand. Inhale, come back. Exhale. reach, and then back to warrior two. One more time. Exhale, reverse warrior, left hand comes down, right hand up and over, open the right side body this time. Maybe gaze up at that hand. Remember to keep that bend in the front knee. And exhale, draw that arm down. We're going to shift the hips to the right, warrior one. Settle your stance, make any adjustments you need here. Hold warrior one. One more breath. Exhale, draw the arms forward for our tilts or kick up off that left foot. Warrior three, reach the arms forward. If that's a little much on the shoulders, draw the arms back. That reduces our lever length. Gives us a little more, or a little less weight there. Drop down that left foot, warrior one. And tilt or warrior three. Breathe. Good, and drop it down. Warrior one. Last one. Take your option here. Tilt to warrior three. And release down, warrior one. Hold here. And then back to our tilt or try for dancer's pose. So reach forward with the arms. Draw the heel toward our seat. Yeah, definitely use the wall as you need. Work on that balance here. Moving with balance, very, very difficult. A lot going on here. One more breath. And exhale down. Nice job. Shake it out. All right, we're coming back down to the mat. Let's come to our hands and knees. Take your time getting there. And we're going to open the front body. Let's come to Sphinx pose. Climb all the way down to the belly. Bring the elbows down under the shoulders. Gently let that back extension happen. This is a little too much with the elbows right under the shoulders. We can bring them forward, reduce that angle with the back. A little less extension. With that chin nice and proud. Really release through the front body, so we're letting the pelvis come to the mat as much as it can. Let's take a few more breaths here. If we need a little more, we can come to seal pose, lifting the elbows up off the mat. So this isn't cobra, the hands aren't under the shoulders, hands are forward. Just working that back extension. Two more breaths. Keep drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. Hard to do in these positions. And exhale. Let's drop it down, back to our Sphinx. Let's come to a half bow from here. So we're going to take the right arm in front of us, forearm in front of us. We're going to look over our left shoulder, bend that knee, and reach the hand toward the top of the foot, and gently draw that heel in toward us. Exhale, release that leg. Let's take our hand down onto the mat, our left hand, and we're just providing a little twist here. So look over that left shoulder. Exhale, let's come back to our Sphinx. Bend the knees and maybe move the feet. That feels good. And then if we like, move side to side. Reverse windshield wipers, I guess. And release the legs down. Let's come to the other side with our half bow. So the left forearm comes in front of us this time. Place that right hand under the shoulder, bend the knee, grab onto the foot, just gently draw it toward us. Another option is to take an inside grip. That might work a little better for the shoulder. And exhale down. Let's take that right hand to the mat once more. We'll take that little twist. So letting the hips drop down on the mat, that right shoulder is drawing back. Look over that shoulder if it's comfortable. And exhale, come back to center. Back to our Sphinx. Let's take a really subtle movement here. So we're going to draw the shoulders back, open the chest a little bit, and then exhale. Round the shoulders, dip the chin down, open that space between shoulder blades. Let's try that again. Shoulders back, lift the head up. Really nice and tense, drawing the shoulders down and together. And exhale. Chin down, release everything. Try this a couple more times on your own. On that forward movement, really letting the shoulders gather toward the ears. Perhaps using some muscle to lift. Squeeze in, and then squeeze the back and open. One more time. And back to center. Let's take some neck rolls. So move the chin back and forth, look over one shoulder then the other. All right, let's come back to center. Let's lift to hands and knees, take your time, and then shift back, child's pose, bring your knees as wide as you like. Drop the hips down. Forehead comes to the mat or stack the hands in your knee. Reach forward or bring the arms to the sides. Lots of options here. Whatever your body needs at this moment. Let's think back to the beginning of our practice. We perhaps set an intention, our body part we wanted to work on, or the feeling or internal thing that we wanted to cultivate. Really relax and release into the low back. Three more breaths. We're coming to our Shavasana time. So option to stay right here in child's, if that's okay for us to be here for an extended period of time, another 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, coming to lie on our back. or any other comfortable position. Keep breathing. Again, focusing on our intention for the day. It's fine to take some time and objectively evaluate our practice, how we feel like we did, how we feel like we felt today. Self-reflection is always important. Judgment, though, is not necessary or helpful. So I'll take a moment to remember that this is the reason for our practice right here. This mental state that we've created, this feeling in the mind, in the body, in the spirit. Finding harmony in all those things, bringing us to the moment that we can be meditative, concentrating, feeling warm and open through the body. Feeling calm in the mind. Feeling connected. Let's take 5 more breaths. Real nice and slow. After a 5th exhale, starting to move a little bit. Breathe more normally. Then let's take our time to move to our side, draw the knees in, put the baby pose. Take your time here. And then slowly come up to seated, sit nice and tall. As before, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the muscles of the face, relaxing the brow. Feeling tired in that good way, feeling connected with our breath, with our body, with each other in this room. Let's close our practice by chanting Om one time. Inhale. That was a really good Om. Thank you guys for coming today. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. See you next time. Namaste.